Sergeant, I need your help.
That's so. What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Just a moment. I need this transmission code authentication, and I need it now.
With all due respect, Lieutenant, is this some kind of joke?
Sergeant, I assure you that this request came straight from the top. I need access, and I need it now.
Well, that turned up nothing, Lieutenant. Where do you want to go from here?
Make an archive-wide search for any file that refers to the Magellan 2.
All right, Lieutenant. Whatever you want. Well, that would have been too easy.
I see. But I really don't want to hear you tell me that this is the end of the road. Am I understood?
Understood. And ma'am, we're not at the end of the road yet.
Where will you look now?
There's an old database that I can link with the mainframe. It's hundreds of years old and our last chance at finding your request. I've only accessed it a few times ever, but it might have something related to this. And we're in.
Good.
Say, Lieutenant, did you happen to bring a hazmat to wear over your nice uniform?
No, I didn't. Why do you ask?
Because, ma'am, where you are going hasn't been visited for ages. Maybe decades. Maybe longer.
You'll have to show me, Sergeant. Don't even think about trying to get out of this.
Oh, I'll be with you, ma'am. Every step of the way, that I will. Except there is room only enough for one person on top of the ladder. Now, these bones just can't make climbs like that anymore. That part you'll have to do on your own.
Ladder?
Well, ma'am, that deep in artifact chamber, you cannot go through the grav lifts. And apparently, there's something way at the back. Don't know what exactly, but it looks like there's one item that refers to the Magellan 2.
Just what are you getting at, Sergeant?
Take a look here. According to this, there aren't any electronic files, but there seems to be something stored in the archive chamber. Looks to be a physical item that was placed there hundreds of years ago and most likely stored in some kind of steel container. There's no record of it ever being retrieved, so I'm guessing it's still there, and probably hasn't been opened in all that time. It's been buried somewhere deep and dark. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park, ma'am.
Do you know where this archived box is, Sergeant?
Yes, ma'am. I reckon so, anyway. The computer says it's file AAA001.
And that would be found where exactly?
It looks to be the first file, as in the very first file. Our best chance of finding it is in the dungeon.
The dungeon, Sergeant? Really?
Yep, the deepest, oldest deck at Olympus Mons. Hell, I've never even been down there. Don't know if anyone has for generations. But let's go see what we can dig up. This way, ma'am. Told ya.
What is all this?
Just the stuff the museums don't want or don't know about.
It's freezing in here.
Yeah, maintenance don't get down here much. Damn lights! Are you okay up there, Lieutenant?
No worse for wear.
Pretty sure it missed me by at least a meter, ma'am. I'd stepped back some when I heard you kicking the crap out of something. Can't say that's what's inside that box is all right, though.
The latches are completely corroded shut. Let's take it up front to open it.
Ah, shit! God damn it! Come on, you little piece of shit!
What the hell are these things?
Ah,
Sergeant?
crap, ma'am.
Any ideas?
Yeah, I know what they are. They're called USB drives and were used to store data several hundred years ago. I've got an old adapter around here somewhere. I'll go try to find it.
This thing was absolutely enormous. Our biggest ships aren't even a tenth this size today. Maybe the legends are true after all.
I haven't used one of these for years, ma'am. But we find these old memory sticks from time to time, so this might work.
Let's give it a go, Sergeant.
This subfile looks interesting.
Open it, Sergeant.
Well, I'll be damned. There it is, ma'am.
Transfer it to my computer, then put the drive back in the case and give it to me.
Ma'am, I'm not authorized to give out any archive material without written authorization.
Do you honestly think that anybody's going to come down here looking for this material in the next few hundred years, Sergeant?
I reckon not, but I still need that authorization. I really don't want my pension fucked up because I failed to follow one of the most adhered to rules, ma'am.
Fair enough, Sergeant. You make the call and I'll get you that authorization. But I need to take this entire catch with me right now. Any problems with that?
None that I care to say, ma'am.